everyone, welcome to the Staff Development Day. Thanks for coming in your holidays, we really do appreciate it. Today we'll be introducing you to a few new resources which our principal has just approved funding for. Both of these programs will assist us in reaching our teaching outcomes for 2015. So we're going to briefly show you how they work and then the implications for our classrooms. We haven't got long, so let's get straight into it. Here is Miss Harding, who has successfully implemented these programs into her own classroom. So let's take a look, shall we? Hi, I'm Miss Harding and I'm from Avalon Public School, and Reading Eggs is a program which I've implemented into my classroom. Reading Eggs is a fantastic online resource which allows students to take hold of their own learning and gain essential reading skills while having fun. It provides a learning medium for children to explore a range of texts and interact with technology in a variety of different ways.
Reading Eggs is a self-directed program which allows students to take hold of their own learning. Its intentional nature to embrace meaningful learning is prevalent in the way Reading Eggs clearly combines active, manipulative, and intentional learning sequences. It's a level-based program which tracks the student progression through the reading modules and gives analytical data to the teachers so that they can gauge where the student falls on the literacy continuum. In regards to Dr. Puentura's SAMA model, this program transforms the way of learning by allowing significant task redesign, or in his words, modification. Literacy activities which were previously unheard of are able to be explored in the classroom environment by a multitude of students. It engages students on a whole new level and challenges traditional ways of teaching English. A sense of ownership is attained as each student gets their own login and password, which means they can access the resource from home, as well as catering for various achievement levels. Reading Eggs is an extremely useful resource as it's closely linked to the English syllabus and aims to cover all English outcomes. I have found that this has resulted in many of my students gaining a newfound confidence in not only technology but their reading skills, as they are led by intrinsic motivation for active engagement in English and gain connections to real-world contexts. However, some characteristics of meaningful learning aren't featured in the program, which means students who work better collaboratively or in groups. These needs are not met. As Robinson states, most great learning happens in groups. Other children may go ahead and spend multiple hours at home doing activities, which isn't necessarily an educational issue, but is something to be considered by the teacher, as students may get ahead of other students. Overall, I have found Reading Eggs to greatly enhance student engagement and achievement, and has been a tremendously helpful resource for teachers and parents alike.
We're really excited for you all to trial Reading Eggs in your own classrooms this term. Our next resource we now have access to is called Stretch Science, which is a program linking to the Science and Technology syllabus. Here to talk about this is Miss Perry, a principal at Bilgola Primary School who has recently invested in this program. Hi, I'm Miss Perry. Stretch is an innovative online science resource that my teachers have found to not only support the teachers, but also encourages students in their natural curiosity across all stages in the primary school.
This program has been designed to complement the new Australian curriculum, and correlation charts can be noted. It contains 10 key topic areas, each with lower, middle, and upper primary units. A clear sequence of development through the topics ensures that by using Stretch, students build on previously gained knowledge, since the most complicated upper primary concepts are introduced at a basic level for lower primary students. Students are then able to gain confidence. Each key topic offers several aids to assist in teaching and learning. I believe it's important for science to be taught in context, as students need to be given solid background knowledge to understand how science relates to the world and their own experience with it. This can be seen in the range of topics covered in each unit of work. They're taught in sequence, giving students understanding of not just the concept, but where it also fits into the broader picture. Students will see links between the units as they work through them, furthering their understanding and making their learning more meaningful. So the online lessons provide background knowledge for students. The student and teacher roles can be varied with this activity, as it may be completed on an interactive whiteboard as a shared experience with the teacher conducting the discussion, or individually on computers. Pre-assessments can be kept as a record of the student's prior knowledge before the topic, which can then help guide teachers to plan the appropriate activities. However, a limitation of this resource is that students' results are not recorded online, and teachers are required to form their own records. Multiple choice quizzes demonstrate active and intentional meaningful learning, as it requires the recalling of information from students then provides them with the immediate feedback. Teachers could then use this as an opportunity at the end to go back and review answers as a class. Post-assessment resources are great as they indicate the progression in the student's knowledge of the science topic. The interactive games are manipulative and challenging, causing the students to apply concepts from the previous lessons. In terms of the SAMR model, this particular part of the resource falls under the modification bracket. Through the ability to manipulate and watch the animation, the task is significantly redesigned. There are also videos of related content or experiments which can be used as introductions or part of lessons to help engage the students. Finally, there's the Learning Centre activities. These are activities such as experiments, investigations and model building to cater for those gifted and talented students. It's an important role of the teacher to ensure that each student is met and challenged appropriately according to their abilities, or as Tom Milson puts it, differentiation provides students with opportunities to approach the curriculum from their strengths, as varied as they may be. In fact, this whole resource caters for a differentiated classroom and can be used as an extension program, as a regular science program, and as a support program. Overall, this resource is classified as augmentation in the SAMR model, as it allows all different aspects to be grouped in one place online, which makes teaching and learning about science simple and effective. I know my teachers have really enjoyed using this program.
Both Reading Eggs and Stretch Science are learning tools which support meaningful learning in the classroom while actively engaging students. We hope you're just as excited as we are for these programs. Thanks for tuning in.